In our Toolbox for Multilingual Families, Elisa Miranda and I share 123 games and activities that foster understanding, speaking, reading and writing for 0 to 15 plus year old children in all their languages. Now, their descriptions are short and easy to implement. What we do not share are the many ways one can explore and expand them across languages and age groups. So let me make an example. So for example, the sound and letter chain game. In this game, the first player says a word and the second one needs to find a word that starts with the last sound or letter. So if the first word is fun, the next player can say night, which starts with the last sound or letter of the first word. Then the third player, or the one who is next, can say tennis. And the next one can say, for example, snake. Now, a next word that would start with the last sound or letter of snake can be either cake, repeating the last sound of the word. This is, for example, if we don't know yet how snake is written. Or we can opt for a word that starts with the silent E, like elephant. So we can accept both suggestions depending on the level of language competence of the players. We can choose whether to explain what happens, that there is a silent E in snake, or leave it as it is, as we determine with our children or friends we play this game with, to form sound and letter chains that allow actually both solutions. We can also play this game across languages. Here, for example, in English and German. Let's start again with the English fun. And the next player finds maybe a German word now that starts with the last letter and sound of fun, so an N, and says maybe Nacht. Then it's English again with a word that starts with T. For example, triangle. Now we have the same situation again as before. One can either continue with the German Lampe, because the last sound of triangle is L, or we can opt for the last letter, which is once again a silent E, and suggest Esche. In both these cases now, a next word in English could be emerald, and then maybe the German word dawn, etc. When playing this game with older children or adults, we can also involve 3 or even more languages. For example, now here, English, German, and French. Let's start with the same word, fun, in English, followed by Nacht in German, which then can be followed by tempête in French. So alternating between these languages following a certain pattern that we players agree on. Now the French tempête allows again 2 options, either English train, for example, if we focus on the last sound, or engagement if we focus on the last letter, the silent E. Train can then be continued with the German Nebel, for example, and engagement could continue with the German Trampolin, and so forth. There is really no limit on how to expand this game. If you would like to know other ways to explore and expand the activities and games that we share in the Toolbox for Multilingual Families, please leave a comment here below and click subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified whenever we publish a new video.